Food, frightened, please.
Why, hello there. So we are back with some more content. My god, I need to turn down the speed on this. But it's been a minute, and I've been playing a lot of verses. We're up to like 1850-ish range now. And this was a game against Pranker on Unicorn Pack. And I have a decent idea of how to play the Unicorn matchup just off of having played Porter several times at this point. And Porter is a Unicorn Pack only kind of guy. And has also given me some context on how to actually play into the matchup. That being said, we refuse to do any of that this game. We just ignore all of that. Just all of that's out the window. We take a tactical turn 2 loss, definitely intentional. To be able to maximize snail value here. And we have a wild turn here. So we sell our duck here. That means we are taking units that are in this shop here. What units do you think we should take here? Obviously, you take this rat. I mean, look at him. He's a 3/7. What can Unicorn Pack do against that guy? The kangaroo's a pretty sane take. That's pretty tame. And oh, we take an elephant too. Okay, no. He's just like kind of like a big guy. That makes sense. Oh. Goodbye to the fish. We didn't need him anyways. We take a crab. And then we are immediately blessed with more crabs. Now you might say, Nick, this is a team that doesn't have any synergy with a elephant. And I'd say you're absolutely correct. We're getting rid of this stupid little guy in the back. Who even likes kangaroo? Am I right? I do make a mistake here, I'm pretty sure, where I put these breadcrumbs onto... Yeah, we put the breadcrumbs onto the elephant. I probably should be putting them onto the crab, because the crab will be a better user of the raw attack. But I think it gets us to a relevant breakpoint against this Baku. Yeah, we're able to one-shot the Baku here. Nope, we are not able to one-shot the Baku. I lied. It was just bad. And we are betrayed by our rats. So I think at this point I say, screw it, we're selling out of these rats. Please, we're selling... Oh, no, we're stacking the rats. The rat is my best friend. He stays forever. We buy this garlic, which I think is totally reasonable. And we're just gonna continue to stack HP on this elephant, because now we're getting 2 big units instead of 1 big unit. And there's not really anything that Unicorn Pack can actually do at start of battle to disrupt this, as far as I'm aware. Like, the best thing they can do is crack him, but they're never sniping the crab before he also gets his HP, right? And we sell out of our rat, which I'm not surprised by, and we're just taking targeted buffs onto the elephant here, since we have the extra rabbit scaling. He gets big faster, you know? We skip the salad too, because honestly, apple is bis. We don't really care about buffing our deer here. We really don't care about buffing our crab directly. There's just not really a reason to do that. They're starting to get the money line going, but we're just continuing to kill as we whip our crab constantly. Also, for context on why I'm specifically hitting the crab here instead of hitting the deer, it's because this elephant gets to swing a lot. And so I'm more concerned about it just swinging a million times and killing the bus. I don't have to worry about it killing the deer, or killing the crab. Now, that being said, I don't care about it whipping this monkey, like, at all. I could not care less. And now we have a full HP crab to clean up shop here. My god. What a good team. We skip these double parrots, don't care. Don't care about that deer. I want one thing and one thing only, and it's pears, but you know, we'll settle for apples. We'll take a cupcake as just a funny looking peach. We are really, really hoping to just find pears on that turn, but you know, not too much we can actually do about that. We're already still just stomping with just raw stats. And they haven't found a way to actually overrate our stats at all. Nor deal with multiple big guys. This crab's actually trading efficiently. That's a 2 for 1, 3 for 1 kind of dealio. I bravely ignore all these armadillos. It took a lot of effort. Nocap was in the call, egging me on. He was saying, oh god, he's gonna do it. He's gonna take him. We get... This is a 2140 elephant with no synergy. I'll have to point out in the replay when, like in post and editing, I'll have to point out when a blowfish showed up, because when I was watching this back with Booga and Violet, Violet and I both missed that there was a blowfish at any point during this game, which would have actually made this elephant not entirely stupid. So people go on and on about how Turtle Pack's broken, or Rabbit High Rollers are dirty scammers, and all of that. I feel like that last game sort of showed that, you know, you can get a lot of stats if you have dual scaling with Crab Rabbit, unironically good. This is a game into Star Pack. Also, something to point out too is that these games have been against like real opponents. Like, Fan is like a good player, genuinely a very good player. Franker was a 3rd seed from the last replay for his team on Team Tour. So what I'm saying is that these strats are really viable. Also, something to note here too is that I won the previous round, so they are on 5. I could sell this horse to buy the ant to try to work towards a second triple, but instead we take a honey here. The reason we take a honey is because it's just more tempo for this turn to try to actually win, and I'm likely to keep this cricket for a little bit longer. There's not really a reason to honey anything else on this board, I feel like. Also, this board is kind of scary just because of the possibility of them hitting a single iguana tears us apart. But I don't think they opt to buy it when we just have a single horse and our cricket level here. So here, it's either camel or rabbit. I think I always take rabbit here instead because rabbit's just a very easy buff target with this setup. And the most annoying thing that Star Pack can do here is just reduce our HP like crazy. We have to pull on this beaver just to get more stats next turn, because I didn't care about the ant that much, and this gets permanent attack onto the rabbit, more likely than not. And we're going to want the attack bias stats anyways, since we're going to be able to otherwise juice our boy. We still haven't found another good buff target, unfortunately. So I don't really want to keep this cricket. This cricket is fairly large, but the cricket is not... Yeah, he's not really my best friend. He's not the guy I'm looking for, you know? We take a meat bone here because a meat bone's just good. We take a flamingo for tempo. And we find ourselves in a weird situation here where I want to sell both of those guys just to get this other Mingo on board now. We don't really need the horse stats, and I'd rather be getting this closer to a triple while we search for our final buff target before going ISO board with salads. And there it is. We've got camels. So we take some immediate stats onto him. We'll take the other camel alongside him. And we sell immediately there to buy the garlic onto this camel here. I don't know if this is best positioning. It's probably not. But it's surprisingly close to sweeping through. So at this point, they're just turbo juicing their Casto by using a whole bunch of Cardinals. But we've hit the thing. So we sell out of our Cricket to guarantee that buffs go where we want them to. We ignore the Pigeon cycle there because we just don't need it really. It would have been gold efficient there, but hey, look at that. Look at the little... Woo-hoo! Woo! Now, is it correct to take this many rabbits? Surely it's incorrect. Surely it's wrong and bad. But it feels so right. And besides, what if we were to level into like a really good unit, like a seal? God, look at these seals. So we rip a salad bowl there. I actually spent a decent amount of time thinking about if I actually wanted the seal, and we freeze the rabbits again because, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go a crazy wide, crazy HP board. Because if we just have so much HP that they can't do anything about it, they can't do anything about it. It's also really good that we took the seal here, because this board is highly telegraphing that they're going to want a Sparrow on it. Sparrow is just insanely, insanely good for them here. So it's probably just better to buy the apple there rather than pigeon cycling. Like, maybe I reroll into one more rabbit and then suddenly I'm not punished for being still. Oh, okay. It was good. It was good. But yeah, there's the Sparrow. This board is just screaming that they want a Sparrow to make all of these strawberries relevant. We're getting pretty low on lives, but I think we're about to start really punching through. We just need to actually be buying foods now. We get another rabbit. We could be going for level 5 rabbit. I think we unfreeze this though, because we just need seal. Also, this cassowary here is a 924. They've been juicing this thing the entire game. Our seal has as much HP as it. Like, this is insane how fast we're catching up on stats into them. And we continue to let our seal be the one to get Ibex on because we don't really care. We care about our camel having the in-battle ability. We still need the seal to live a hit or whatever we put in front. So if it was this baby rabbit, there's odds that it actually doesn't absorb the hit. Unfortunately, we do not hit this seal like ever. And then we roll into a casual double sushi cow seal level angle. So business as usual. You know, they're looking kind of scary here. They've got a hamster. They're probably looking for a ostrich at this point. We rip our sushis. My god. Look at the stats. Look at them fly. And we level into Cap, but this cat's honestly not good. Most of our scaling comes from feed triggers, not from actual food. And now this big rabbit here literally just punches through their entire team. They have an ostrich now. They have one of the best scalers in the game, but it doesn't matter. Hey, look, raw steak in the shop. So now this guy gets to just like maul through something. And Yin was yelling at me, so I took the cat. I didn't think we needed the cat. This cat gave us +2/+4. It just doesn't seem that good, right? That's all he did for the turn? And he stole some of my precious seal attack? But yeah, now we really don't care about this Ibex, like, at all. They get rid of it because they realize the Ibex isn't winning them the turn anyways. They just need more attack to break through my wide board. That's why they had the Piranha, but it's just too little too late. Too little too late. Yeah, Rabbit might be good. Rabbit might be good. Anyways, Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all later. Well, I'm going to pretend that I'm going to be regular the upload schedule, but the real challenge, the real final boss is a consistent upload schedule. Anyways, until next time, I will catch you all later. Goodbye, farewell, and I appreciate you all.